guys, welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan. Fallout 76 dropped the first part of Wild Appalachia. I told you that yesterday. There is so much more coming. I don't want you to be confused. This was just a small little part, even though this was a pretty big drop. There is so much more coming, and that's what I want to get into right now. Let me start with what dropped yesterday with the quest for Nukashine. That was great. It was a little bit short, but I really enjoyed it, and the performance was pretty good. I've noticed a few disconnects, but that's to be expected when you put that big of an update. Give Bethesda just a little bit of time to get the servers a little bit more stable, but I enjoyed it. Not only the quest line, but they've added a bunch that they didn't really tell us about it. I had Texas Weeds send me a message and go, did the Enclave have stash boxes in their bunker? No, they didn't. Bethesda snuck that one in on us. And by the way, there are several little changes that they didn't tell us about. Like firecracker berries are now a little bit brighter so you can see them. You don't just run into them and they blow up on you. What I would like for you to do down in the comments is the things that you've noticed that they didn't really tell us about it, the surprises. Bethesda loves the surprises. Put them down, because I've seen like 6 or 7 things, wonderful changes that they've made to the world that you've noticed. Put them down in the comments if you've seen some changes that they made that we didn't go over yesterday. I would like to hear them if you've noticed some that I haven't. But I've really enjoyed those quests and using the fermenter and the making of the alcohol. But again, that's just a small little part. I don't want you to be confused. I've had people asking me, have you seen Sheepsquatch yet? That was one of the first messages I got yesterday. Well, he's not here yet. He's coming, okay? This was just the first wave. The 19th, we get another wave. We're getting the Foshnot Parade, and that event is coming next week with a whole other wave. A new Inside the Vault came out today that told us of some more surprises that are coming, and guess what? Something that we didn't know about. Display cases are coming to our camps. I am so pumped for this one. Do you remember, those of you that have played Skyrim, where we could display our weapons and our armor? And I hope they make it to where we can have some kind of mannequin or something where we can put on some of the outfits and the armors that we buy. That would be great as well. I've been sending this to Bethesda that please let us be able to display the things we find out in the world and the outfits in our camp. Well, they've been listening, and that's all you can ask from a company. They are making the game better how the fans are asking them to make it, and that is so great, and this is wonderful. Display cases are coming, and it appears they may be coming sooner rather than later because they put that in this Inside the Vault. So that is so great. But this coming the 19th, we have the Foshnot Parade coming and a whole list of other things coming. But guys, again, there are more waves coming. March the 26th, you have the survival mode that's coming, the PvP mode, that whole other survival mode that is coming. Then on April the 9th and April the 16th, you have the player vending and the camera. Let's talk about that for just a moment. The player vending is something people have been asking for forever. Again, almost every week you're going to have another drop of something big. And this is not just one thing they're bringing. Every time they do this, it's going to be like it was yesterday. You're going to have a huge thing where, yes, it's going to be centered around one thing like player vending or the survival mode or the camera, but they are going to be adding stuff each and every time. Then April the 9th, also, you're going to have the whole quest line of the Sheepsquatch. Now, if you want to know all this, it is in the roadmap they gave you for Wild Appalachia. All of this is in the spring side. They gave you this roadmap and gave you the dates of when this stuff comes out. So don't be confused. Bethesda already gave this information to us and told us when this stuff is coming, except for the surprises that they have waiting on us. And then May the 7th, they have the other quest line that is Ever Upwards, and May 23rd is the legendary Vendor. Also remember, they're going to open up the underground areas that they showed on the trailer as well. So much to talk about. The camera that we're going to be able to use, like our weapon, where we can now take pictures of the enemies without probably getting killed. It's just going to be a snap and click. We can put it on our quick tabs where we can equip it real quick, click, and then go right back to our weapon. I don't know how many times I've been killed trying to get a picture of the Mothman or some other enemy. So great addition by Bethesda. All of these are wonderful things, and again, this brewing and distilling that they added yesterday, this first wave was probably the smallest wave of this spring. Now, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. And let me add to that excitement. The new content is not going to stop after the May 23rd. It's just going to continue all the way through 2019, because this summer they've got a whole list this summer called Nuclear Winter, and they're going to do the same thing almost on a weekly basis. And then this winter they're going to do the same thing with a whole thing called Wastelanders. So they've got an idea how to push out new content almost on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, and I knew they were going to start doing this. Guys, there is going to be new content rolling out for Fallout 76 week after week after week. So Fallout 76 is going to have lifeblood of new content pumped in it all year this year of 2019. That should get you very excited. And you need to tell the people around you that Fallout 76 is not going to be the game that they remember. It's going to be a completely transformed game this whole year. Every time you log on, it's going to be a different game, because they're going to be continually putting in new content. And I don't know about you, but I am so excited. As I told you, there is a new Inside the Vault today. I will put that down in the description below. So much more that we could talk about, but I wanted to just give you a brief little video today to get you excited about the new content that is coming. By the way, Sheepsquatch did make the trailer. If you have not seen The White Thing of Boone County, Scary Places, please go see that. You'll learn about the real lore of the Sheepsquatch. It tells you he's about 8 to 9 foot tall, and you see that in the video. Notice he's taller than the guy. You see just the tip of his nose. So he's going to be about the size of a Deathclaw in the world. I cannot wait to see the Sheepsquatch. And yes, it appears, someone asked me, it looks like there may be a Sheepsquatch outfit or costume in the world. Bethesda has seen that with the PvP crowd, they like the masks and they like the costumes. So not only are you going to get the mask with the Foshnot parade, it appears, yes, we're going to get some kind of Sheepsquatch or Goatman costume as well. And there may be many more costumes that come throughout this year as well, because Bethesda is seeing that as popular with that crowd. So a lot of surprises that are coming. So please, down in the comments, tell me what you like about not only what you've seen with the new content that has come, what you're most excited about, and what you've noticed in the world that Bethesda has already changed. Guys, I am super, super, super excited. Be sure and check my links down below. Go back and watch that White Thing of Boone County. If you've already seen it once, go back and get yourself pumped again for finding the Sheepsquatch out in West Virginia. I can't wait to see you out in wild Appalachia. If I hadn't played with you yet, send me a message. I would love to get to know you a little bit better. That's half of what it's all about. I would love to play Fallout 76 with you, but I'd like to get to know my subscribers just a little bit better. I am the KingFanMan. I'll see you guys later.